Our vision of Oxy is that we are going to be the premier liberal arts college in the world. That's what we want to do, that's what we want to achieve. What's been exciting for me at Occidental is to see how many fantastic initiatives and programs and innovations are happening.
The Latina and Latin American Studies major just went into effect this year.
There's been a greater focus on career development, and the Career Development Center has really expanded their programs and offered a whole lot more for students.
We're the only liberal arts college in the country that has a standalone international studies, international relations. We have a UN program where students 16, can go for a semester.
Coming right out onto Patterson, seeing that new gym makes you feel more proud about when you have your perspective like athletes coming.
Philanthropy has been essential in transforming this campus.
The son of one of the founders of Occidental, John Parkhill, endowed this chair because he wanted to have Occidental be a real leader in thinking about international economics, the international economy.
The Moore Lab of Zoology is a natural history research collection donated by the ornithologist Robert T. Moore, who also built the building here. Upgrading the collection is a monumental task, and it's one actually we are setting our sights on for next year. By the time we're done, we'll have a fully updated collection, in sequence, modern taxonomy. To have 60,000 birds here, I like to say that it is hands down the highest bird-to-student ratio in the world.
We have a new McKinnon Center for Global Affairs. Thanks to a generous gift from Ian McKinnon, we're going to have an innovation lab in there. I can project video, visual images, data sets. They can be working with their laptops along with me simultaneously.
Undergraduate research is absolutely crucial for their education.
I know I'm in the running for an internship for next summer right now, that I'm the only undergrad in a pool of graduate students, and I know that's because of my research experience I've already gained here at Oxy.
The core competencies we're trying to have students become empowered with and confident about is their ability to formulate great questions, to conduct research that's rigorous, that's compelling, that's comprehensive, that's persuasive. They learn how to think, they learn how to make arguments, they learn how to test their ideas against the real world.
In many ways, Oxy is reinvigorating the meaning of liberal arts education at a time when it's under fire.
We can talk about urban and environmental, we can talk about our theater and arts and humanities, fantastic research that's happening in the sciences. These are exciting things that we have. We want to build on that and strengthen that.
This is a community of scholars, truly, especially the professors that I've had. I've been very privileged.
I love feeling inspired, and my professors always leave me feeling very inspired.
I would not be the person I am today without the politics department and the professors in the politics department. They are just the greatest resources I think I can have.
You don't find a lot of small schools that have the faculty, have the research going on that Occidental does.
Oxy gave me a really huge opportunity. I'm from a very small rural area in Oregon, and not very many people actually go to college or even leave the town.
Philanthropy has enabled us to increase the access to education for people of limited means.
Really, I am only here because of the wonderful financial aid that Oxy offers.
I'm so very grateful for everything that Oxy's given me, my education, financial assistance, the friendships I've made here.
Being aware of the fact that alumni were supporting me while I was here on campus as a student made me want to give back as soon as I graduated.
Oxy has created this sense of duty in me that I should be striving to create a better world.
It's funny because I think historically Oxy is known for educating teachers and preachers. While that's no longer literally the case, there is something that's been preserved there.
I think the students today have the same quality and the same interests that they did in my day.
Being socially conscious and making sure that you're giving more than you're getting.
They are so engaged in their education, but they're really interested in making an impact in the external world.
It plays out in different ways now with the new generation.
For a few years they may be in the private sector. Then they may go to government, they may run for office. Another time they may be the chair of a nonprofit board.
Oxy is really the place where people change, and this is the place where I found my identity.
I think education is the single most important thing in our country today. I think it's the salvation, hopefully will be the salvation of our country.
In the first 5 years of my life, my dad worked 3 jobs simultaneously. He moved furniture, he fixed air conditioners, and he worked at the steel mill in my town in Colorado. But no matter how tired he was, When he came home, at the end of the day, he would read me a story. And my dad's hope was always that his children would work with their minds and not their backs.
I think my grandfather would be absolutely thrilled at the quality of the education that we are providing with ethical standards that we ask of students and try to instill in them. That was his hope and his vision.